Hello, thank you for joining me again. I want to talk about solitude. I know I've talked about it before, but it's something that quite a few people have mentioned, especially with the let them video, that they feel that they are on their own if they let somebody go away. Yes, that's bound to happen, but you have to consider the reasons why you let them. If you're just letting them because you've changed your mind, then that's down to you. But if you're letting them because the relationship wasn't a healthy one, even worse if it was an abusive one, then grab that solitude with both hands and make the very most of it that you can. Being on your own is not the same as being lonely, though it can be. It's a state of mind. If you think, oh gosh, what am I going to do? There's nobody to do it with. There is the person with whom you spend the most time, you. So do things that bring you pleasure, that bring you comfort, maybe that you couldn't do when there used to be somebody else around, when you were surrounded by family. That empty nest syndrome can hit a lot of people hard, as can retiring if you're on your own. So it's important to prepare for the latter, to have things lined up. When I retired from teaching, I'd got my counselling qualifications already in the bag, as it were, so that I could continue doing that. And it wasn't, okay, I've finished the stressful, busy time of my long days and absent weekends. What do I do now? Okay, a bit of time for R&R to allow yourself to wind down and not have the anticipation of going back to work, but use that time to think of what you can set up if you haven't already done that. But solitude, if you allow it, it can bring you peace. Peace from the busyness, peace from the demands, just peace for you, not feeling dragged from one place to another, pulled by different people, endeavouring to keep those plates in the air. Yeah, there'll probably be more plates that you now have to keep in the air, but that choice is yours. Some you might be able to set aside. Some you might not, in which case, time to consider how you prioritise and how you use your time. But it can be wonderful. It really can. Sorry, there's something in this tree nibbling me. Right, that's not wonderful. I can go days without actually speaking face to face with anybody. But because I am content with being on my own, because I've got things to do, because I've got a purpose, that this channel is my purpose, then I'm content. And it allows me to think, not to ruminate, as in go over and over and over something, but to think positively. As I've said in my past recording, I spent time last week looking at National Geographical programs. And when I'd watch the program, I could then think around it, think what it must have been like in those days, use my imagination, because I might be old, but I've still got an imagination. And I've always used it, and I always intend to keep using it. But if you're on your own, go away, dog. If you're on your own, then it makes you appreciate people that you do see much, much more. They are more special than somebody that you see every day, all the time. You've got things to catch up on, you've got things to talk about. I'm just going to have to take a break until this dog shuts up. I'm back, having pressed the stop rather than the pause button. Hey ho. But use that time rather than, I'm bored. As my mum used to say, if ever I said that when I was young, only boring people say that they are bored. Make time for things. Do things that give you pleasure. And you will embrace that solitude. And then when you get to see somebody, you've got things to talk about. You've got things to chat about. And sharing that is good. And you appreciate that time so much more than taking somebody for granted that you see all day, every day, or regularly. And it's good to feel appreciated, and it's good to show your appreciation to somebody. But that solitude, I know I'm older, and I would be finding it hard to keep up the pace of my teaching days. I know I couldn't. But how I longed for solitude then. So now I've got it. I've got what I wished for. So I'm enjoying it every minute that I can and filling it. Okay, it might be times of watching television programs, but I'm picky about what I watch. And I still like learning, so that's good as well. Okay, I will speak to you again soon, but have a think. And I'm going in to actually do a little bit of housework and then start on a piece of craft work that I have been promising myself to do for 3 years. I think it's about time that it came to the top of the pile. So thank you for joining me. Take care. Take the very best care of yourself that you can, whether you're surrounded by lots of people or on your own. Don't let that aloneness become loneliness. Let it be a time of solace for you. Solace in this frantic world. Don't put the news on, because that would break it. Just allow yourself to be. Thanks for joining me. Bye for now. Bye.